2026 Ford Mustang GT proves that even in an era where electrification and SUVs dominate the headlines, there is still room for a classic American performance coupe with a naturally aspirated V8. Ford has been careful to keep the Mustang relevant by balancing tradition with modern updates, ensuring it appeals both to loyal enthusiasts and to new buyers who want an unmistakable sports car experience at a more accessible price than most European competitors. It continues to occupy a unique space in the market, less expensive than a BMW M4 or Audi RS5, yet far more engaging than most front-wheel drive hot hatches, making it a sweet spot for drivers who value power, style, and heritage. From the outside, the 2026 Mustang GT builds on the 7th-generation redesign with subtle but noticeable refinements. The wide, low stance remains intact, but the front fascia has been sharpened for a more aggressive look, and new aerodynamic tweaks improve airflow without losing the car's muscle-bound character. Ford has introduced fresh wheel designs, including retro-inspired 19-inch options, and expanded the paint palette with bold metallic finishes and heritage colors that nod to the Mustang's storied past. Special appearance packages like the retro-themed FX package add white accents and plaid interior details for buyers who want to stand out even further. Step inside, and the biggest news is the technology upgrade. A sweeping digital cockpit now dominates the dashboard, pairing a customizable 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster with a 13.2-inch central touchscreen running Ford's latest sync system. The interface feels modern and sharp, with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air update capability. Materials have been upgraded as well, with more soft-touch surfaces and contrast stitching. Though in base trims, the cabin can still feel a touch utilitarian compared to European rivals. Comfort has improved with better bolstered front seats and available heating, cooling, and memory functions. Buyers can also opt for a premium Bang & Olufsen audio system, which transforms the Mustang's cabin into a proper concert hall. Performance remains the heart of the GT's identity. The 5.0-liter Coyote V8 continues as the star attraction, producing 480 horsepower and 415 lb-ft of torque in standard form, and nudging slightly higher with the performance exhaust option. Purists will appreciate that a 6-speed manual remains available, while a refined 10-speed automatic caters to those who want maximum convenience. Handling is more composed than before, thanks to tweaks in suspension tuning and stability systems. And buyers seeking an even sharper edge can turn to the Dark Horse variant, which boasts 500 horsepower and track-oriented hardware. Ford has discontinued any hybrid or all-wheel drive experiment for this trim, keeping the GT unapologetically rear-drive and naturally aspirated. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. The Mustang now benefits from Ford's Co-Pilot 360 suite, which brings adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. These systems work unobtrusively, adding a layer of reassurance without dulling the driving experience. Pricing for the 2026 GT starts just under $49,000, with premium trims climbing higher and the Dark Horse commanding over $65,000. Special appearance packages and limited editions will push the numbers further, but the GT remains one of the best performance per dollar buys in the segment. In the end, the 2026 Mustang GT is both familiar and fresh. It stays true to its muscle car roots with a rumbling V8 and bold styling, while offering modern tech and safety features that make it more usable every day. It's not the most refined interior in the class, nor the most fuel-efficient option, but for drivers who want emotion, heritage, and performance wrapped into one unmistakable package, the Mustang GT still hits the mark in 2026.